political solution. Nitish, while attending commemoration 120th birth anniversary of Jayaprakash Narayan in Dimapur, hails the late leader for his works. Dimapur Municipal Council Employees Welfare Union decides to keep on hold the proposed no pay, no work agitation till October 24. Decision taken during an emergency executive body meeting on October 7, following an appeal from Dimapur Municipal Council Administrator. Manipur Congress levels allegations on state BJP government over financial irregularities worth rupees 1,700 crore under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Party charges fund sanctioned for road construction withdrawn without execution of works. Chants of Netaji Amar Rahe reverberates across Uttar Pradesh's sci-fi village as people in large numbers gather to pay their last respect to former Chief Minister Mulayam Singh Yadav. Funeral of the Samajwadi Party founder underway in his ancestral village in presence of family, political leaders and followers. India votes to reject Russia's demand for a secret ballot in the UN General Assembly on resolution to condemn Russia's illegal annexation of 4 regions of Ukraine. Moscow's demand for a secret ballot rejected after 107 UN member states, including India, votes in favor of a recorded vote. Hello viewers, welcome to News Now. We will now look into the news in detail. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, during his address in Dimapur during All Nagaland Bihari Conference, took a dig at the center for delay in Naga political solution. The Janata Dal United Supremo Nitish Kumar, while attending the All Nagaland Bihari Conference at Dimapur District Sports Complex on Tuesday, targeted the center for not being able to resolve the vexed issue at the earliest. Nitish Kumar said that the people of Nagaland voted in favor of BJP and DPP for an early solution. However, they have failed to meet the aspirations of the Naga people. Nitish said that he is surprised to see that the framework agreement that was signed between government and NSC and IM in 2015 has not been able to restore peace in the state. Asserting that JDU would keep supporting the demands of the Nagas, Nitish Kumar also said that Bihar has a special affection for Naga people. He also invited Naga people to visit Bihar to witness the growth of the state under his rule. He highlighted the works that has been taken by Bihar government for the development of every section of the society. Earlier, the Bihar Chief Minister remembered Jayaprakash Narayan's work for nation building. He also mentioned about the late leader's association with Nagaland as a member of Nagaland Peace Machine in 1960s. Notably, the conference was organized to commemorate the 120th birth anniversary of Jayaprakash Narayan.
उस समय तो हम सुने ही थे कि उस समय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने और तत्कालीन गृह मंत्री जी ने एक फ्रेमवर्क समझौता पर हस्ताक्षर किया। अब उसके बाद नागा आंदोलन के सभी ग्रुप और भारत सरकार ने हस्ताक्षर किया। तो उस समय तो हम लोगों को लगा कि बड़ा अच्छा हो गया है ये। अब उसके बाद इसीलिए नागालैंड के लोगों को इतनी खुशी हुई कि भाई अब इनके यहाँ जो कुछ भी यहाँ के लोगों की कोई भी समस्या है उसके बारे में लोग सोचेंगे, करेंगे। तो ये करके इसको कर दिया गया, लेकिन पता चला कि अभी तक लागू नहीं किया गया है। तो मुझे तो बड़ा आश्चर्य हो रहा कि जिस चीज पर प्रधानमंत्री की मौजूदगी में और उस समय के होम मिनिस्टर और यहाँ के तमाम ग्रुप के लोगों ने दस्तखत किया, तो उसको अभी तक शुरू काहे नहीं किए हैं भाई? तो ये तो हमारी मांग है कि उसको तत्काल शुरू करना चाहिए, ये विलंब क्या करना चाहिए? आपको यहां के लोगों ने इतना मदद कर दिया 18 में, अब फिर जब मौका आ रहा है, अब आप सोच लीजिए कि ये तो अच्छी बात नहीं है। ये हमको मालूम जो हुआ कि अभी तक लागू नहीं हुआ है, ये तो ठीक बात नहीं है। अब पता नहीं केंद्र में ऐसा क्यों लोग कर रहे हैं। तो इसीलिए केंद्र सरकार को नागालैंड की समस्या का शांतिपूर्ण समाधान करना चाहिए। 1915 में, उस समय तो हम सुने ही थे कि उस समय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने और तत्कालीन गृह मंत्री जी ने एक फ्रेमवर्क।
Dimapur Municipal Council Employees Welfare Union has decided to keep on hold the proposed no pay no work agitation till October 24. It is to be mentioned that the decision was taken during an emergency executive body meeting on October 7, following an appeal from Dimapur Municipal Council Administrator, which requested the union to keep their agitation on hold. The union also added that no appeal or request will be further entertained on the issue. Notably, on October 1, the union decided to suspend the agitation till October 10, following the requests made by various civil society organizations. However, the union warned to resume the agitation with effect from October 11 if the state government failed to act positively. On the occasion of World Mental Health Day on Monday, doctors and medical staffs in the state organized respective district mental health program on the global themes Make Mental Health and Well-Being for All a Global Priority. Senior Medical Officer of State Mental Health Institute, Kohima, Dr. Vikitolu Penyo, while addressing the gathering, said that mental illness causes laziness, restlessness, irritation and zero productivity, and stressed that the need to overcome the stigma and discrimination against those suffering from mental illness. Dr. Penyu further added that he is satisfied as the center has listed mental health as their top priority and the leaders are realizing the importance of mental health citizens. Meanwhile, District Mental Health Program PEG, Mokokchung, Woka, Pirin, Mokokchung and Kohima also organized programs on World Health Mental Day in the state. District Mental Health Program Kohima Nodal Officer Dr. Nuvatsa Kyosho said that the mental health is for everybody and everyone must try to increase the services related to mental health. Bharatiya Janata Party Nagaland unit on Tuesday denied the allegations imposed by Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee Chief K. Theri, wherein he accused the Saffron Party as anti-Naga, anti-Christian, anti-faith and anti-custom. The party said that the remarks made by NPCC chief during media briefing at Dimapur on October 7 are completely false, baseless and unfounded. Issuing a statement over the remarks, the state BJP unit said that being one of the major political party of the country, it has utmost respect for all the religions. The party further said that Congress is trying to get a political mileage, fearing an extinction. Hitting back at the Grand Old Party, BJP said that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the state has ushered into an era of development which was missing during the Congress's rule, many decades-long regime. The BJP statement also asserted that it would not be deterred by Theri's accusations and continue to focus on development of the state. BJP also warned Theri not to do with politics on the lines of religion. Ong Pong Kong Students' Conference organized a financial literary camp at People's College in Mokokchung on Monday in collaboration with National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development and Financial Inclusion Department of State Bank of India. It is to be mentioned that the president of OKM, Limma Tongzuk Jamir, during his presidential address stated that students and youths should know about the new financial system and the benefits from the various schemes that are accessible to them in this fast-changing world. Meanwhile, resource person and chief manager of Financial Inclusion of Regional Business Office Mokokchung, Kreto Atili, highlighted the need to possess basic financial literacy knowledge and further stressed on the problem of money circulation in Nagaland. Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship, which set up the Entrepreneurship Development Center, will organize a two-day entrepreneurship awareness program in Kohima on October 19 and 20. The main objective of the project was to provide an enabling environment to the entrepreneurs and to highlight key issues faced by entrepreneurs of Nagaland. The program will be attended by officials from the Directorate of Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Moreover, the organization also informed that interested participants must be domicile of Nagaland and log in to www.he.gov.in to join the program. Advisor for Youth Resources and Sports, Zaleneka, flagged off the Freedom Motor Ride from Second World War Museum in Kohima on Sunday. Around 75 riders took part in order to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and spread awareness about fitness. The event was graced by Secretary of Youth Resources and Sports Department, Wezo Pekenye, Additional Secretary Anthony Nguli, Director Akumla Chuba, and Additional Director Migola Doli of Youth Resource and Sports Department. The riders aim to explore iconic places of Manipur where district administration and police personnel accompanied the bikers till the Kuzama check gate. It is to be mentioned that the contingent of 75 bikers, which was flagged off by Union Home Minister Amit Shah at New Delhi on September 10, arrived in Nagaland on October 8. Moreover, the bikers were received by Dimapur District Administration along with the district sports officials and volunteers, where a short interaction with the riders was held at Nagaland Gate on October 8. Monthly meeting of Peg District Planning and Development Board was organized in the conference hall on Monday. The board reviewed the last meeting of DPDP and discussed agendas for the registration of a multi-purpose society with regard to Laruri Village Women's Society and Sakraba Village Multipurpose Society. The members agreed on the recommendation to the government for approval and board informed that no registration would be without verification. Various sports activities undertaken in the state by the Department of Youth Resource and Sports were highlighted through a PowerPoint presentation. Lota Youth Organization Dimapur will organize the Toku Women's Volleyball Trophy on November 4 and 5 at State Stadium in Dimapur. The tournament will be held under the theme Gender Equality in Sports. It is to be mentioned that the champions will be awarded rupees 20,000 along with a running trophy and certificates. The runners-up will receive rupees 10,000 and semi-finalists will receive rupees 5,000 each. Notably, the participants will be awarded individual prizes and certificates. The registration fee for the participating team will be rupees 1,000. Minister of Higher Education and Tribal Affairs Temjan Imna Along has yet again shared another post which amazed the love and attention of his followers. The state BJP president, sharing a photo of himself on the micro-blogging site, stated, "His eyes may be small, but he can see the camera from a mile, always post ready. Also, he can see people smile as they read the post as well." As expected, his post was a hit. It is to be mentioned that Along is undoubtedly one of the most popular Indian politicians on social media. The reason for this fame can be attributed to his captivating posts and witty captions. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee on Monday alleged that fund amount rupees 1,700 crore meant for road construction under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana has been misused. The committee alleged that the fund of rupees 1,700 crore sanctioned for road construction has been withdrawn without execution of works. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President K. Megachandra claimed that Manipur Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Y. Kemchand had himself found out about the scam when he recently inspected one road development work in Tamenglong district. The president also demanded that a case should be registered under Prevention of Money Laundering Act and handed over to the Enforcement Directorate for investigation. Moreover, the president also warned that if BJP state government failed to take appropriate action, then the party would knock door of the Union Ministry. The war against drug trafficking continues as over 9 kilograms of heroin were seized from Karimganj area of Assam in a joint operation carried out by the Mizoram and Kachar frontier of the 7th Battalion of BSF and the Karimganj police on Tuesday. Authorities have apprehended one drug peddler named Mohib Uddin during the operation, who will be produced before the court. The consignment of the drugs was recovered from a truck which was intercepted on National Highway 37. The drugs were concealed in 764 soap boxes and were hidden inside a secret chamber of the truck. Police officials stated that the operation was based on a piece of secret information and the value of the seized heroin are worth 47 crore in international market. Notably, police arrested a drug peddler named Mojibur Rahman Talukdar with huge quantities of drugs concealed in 5 soap boxes from Kachar district of Assam on Monday. Huge crowd gathered to pay their last tribute to veteran politician Mulayam Singh Yadav at Safai, Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday. Singh passed away on Monday at the age of 82 and his body was kept at his koti in his native village Asaifa, where the funeral took place. Along with many dignitaries, Bihar's Deputy Chief Minister Tejaswi Yadav visited the ancestral village to pay his last respect to the former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Notably, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath announced that Uttar Pradesh will observe 3 days of state mourning for the death of the politician. The Election Commission on Monday allotted new party names to the rival Shiv Sena factions led by Uddhav Thackeray and Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. However, rejected all proposed alternatives of the party symbol submitted by the Shinde camp while giving the Mashal torch symbol to the Thackeray group. According to the sources, the EC, which has frozen the party name as well as the Shiv Sena's bow and arrow symbol as an interim measure, has now decreed that the Uddhav faction would be called the Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, while the Shinde faction is to be known as Balasaheb's Shiv Sena. Notably, the poll body has asked the Shinde camp to submit 3 new party symbols, alternatives by Tuesday. Meanwhile, Shinde camp spokesperson Naresh Maske said that they would be pondering over fresh alternatives which would be submitted to the EC by Tuesday. Amid the West Bengal teachers' recruitment scam, Trinamool Congress MLA Manik Bhattacharya has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate on Tuesday in connection to the scam. Bhattacharya was questioned by ED officials overnight and was arrested on Tuesday. Notably, Bhattacharya was summoned earlier by ED following the ongoing probe by ED on West Bengal teachers' recruitment scam case. Furthermore, the Supreme Court extended the interim protection granted to Bhattacharya in the case of September 30 and directed Bhattacharya to cooperate with the ED. West Bengal former Industries and Education Minister Partha Chatterjee along with Arpita Mukherjee were also arrested by ED in the School Service Commission scam. Bhattacharya to be produced before court on Tuesday. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud has been recommended as the next Chief Justice of India by Chief Justice U.U. Lalit to succeed him. The Chief Justice, who will retire from his post on November 8, has given Justice Chandrachud's recommendation to the Union Law Ministry. Justice Chandrachud, who is all set to be the 50th Chief Justice of India, will have a tenure of 2 years and will retire on November 10, 2024. Al Huda Educational Trust is in deep trouble as National Investigation Agency in coordination with local police and a Central Reserve Police Force on Tuesday conducted a series of raids at multiple locations in Jammu and Kashmir in a terror funding case, having links to suspicious activities of Al Huda Educational Trust in the Union Territory. The searches are being conducted at Rajouri, Poonch, Jammu, Srinagar, Pulwama, Budgam, Shopian and Bandipora in Jammu and Kashmir. A suo motu case was registered by NIA related to the suspicious activities of Al Huda Educational Trust in Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. Al Huda Educational Trust is functional as a frontal entity of Jamaat-e-Islamic Jammu and Kashmir and has been declared as an unlawful association under Unlawful Activities Prevention Act in 2009. After 2 people from a group of 10 who were trekking on the Kedarnath Ranchi trek got stuck, 1 person died while another was rescued. The 10-member team was from West Bengal and the 2 of them were stuck due to severe health conditions. Notably, on receiving the information, the State Disaster Response Force team immediately conducted a search operation and both the tourists were found amidst the icy rocks near Mahapanti, which is 6 kilometers from Kedarnath. With an objective to boost tourism in the holy city of Madhya Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the first phase of the Rs 850 crore Mahakaleshwar Temple Corridor Development Project in Ujjain on Tuesday. According to Prime Minister's office, the project will improve the experience of the pilgrims with world-class modern amenities. It is to be mentioned that the project aims to clear out the entire area and put special emphasis on conservation and restoration of heritage structures. Notably, Modi will offer prayers at Mahakaleshwar Jyotirling before the inauguration. Bollywood's Shahenshah Amitabh Bachchan on Tuesday turned 80, while wishes are pouring in for him from across the country. Even at the age of 80, Bachchan is one of the busiest actors as he remains in the demand in Hindi film industry while continuing to spearhead the highly successful TV series Kaun Banega Crorepati year after year. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took down to Twitter and greeted the megastar on his 80th birthday. Modi wrote, "He is one of India's most remarkable film personalities who has entrailed and entertained audiences across generations." Modi further wished him a healthy life. It may also be mentioned that the veteran actor surprised fans gathered outside his residence Jalsa by greeting them at midnight. Mumbai anti-extortion cell arrested 5 members associated with the underworld gangster Dawood Ibrahim in connection to an extortion case. Notably, the 5 members of the Dawood gang were Ajay Gosaria, Firoz Achamba, Samir Khan, Amjad Redkar, and an unknown individual from Mumbai. The arrest came after a police complaint filed by a businessman who was receiving death threat from Riaz Bhatti and Salim Fruit. Moreover, the 2 Dawood members demanded a Rolls-Royce car from the businessman, and Salim Fruit got arrested by National Investigation Agency. During interrogation, the Mumbai police received information regarding other members of the Dawood linked to an extortion case. India's 1983 World Cup winning hero, Roger Binny, is most likely to become next president of the Board of Control for Cricket in India. On the other hand, the future of current BCCI President Sourav Ganguly remains unclear. Notably, former Indian cricket team captain Sourav Ganguly was unanimously elected as BCCI chief in 2019. Meanwhile, Ajay Shah is set to retain his post as the BCCI secretary. Reports indicate that Rajiv Shukla to remain in his position as vice president of the board, and Arjun Singh Dhumal is likely to be replaced by Ashish Seller as the new treasurer. The BCCI elections are set to be held on October 18, and an internal BCCI meeting regarding the elections was held in Mumbai on Monday. Benny, along with other candidates, are likely to file for nominations on Tuesday. Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman is set to attend the annual meetings of the International Monetary Fund, for which she will be leaving for the United States on Tuesday. The Finance Minister will be present in bilateral meetings with several countries from around the world, including meetings with Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development leaders, European Commission and United Nations Development Programme. Sitharaman is also set to mark her presence in the meetings with G20 finance ministers and central bank governors. The Finance Minister will also participate in India's economic prospects and role in the world economy followed by a roundtable meetings with US-India Business Council and US-India Strategic Partnership Forum. Finance Ministry said that the meetings with the business leaders and investors will highlight India's policy priorities and deliberate on measures to facilitate foreign investments by showing India's attractiveness for investment. India on Monday voted against Russia's plan for a secret ballot in the United Nations General Assembly. Being a strategic partner of Russia, India voted in favor of a public vote on the draft resolution at UNGA. Furthermore, Russia's proposal for holding a secret ballot on draft resolution later this week regarding whether to condemn Moscow's move to annex 4 partially occupied regions in Ukraine has been rejected by the United Nations General Assembly on Monday. The United Nations General Assembly voted to reject Russia's demand for secret ballot. During the 193-member UN General Assembly, 107 United Nations members, including India, voted against Russia's secret ballot, and on the other hand, 13 nations voted in favor of Russia, while 39 countries abstained and few countries, including Russia and China, chose not to vote. Meanwhile, the voting on Russia's attempted annexation would likely be held on Wednesday or Thursday. Notably, the draft resolution would appeal Russia to withdraw its forces from 4 illegally occupied regions in Ukraine and international borders. After months of relative calmness in the Ukrainian capital, Russia strikes across multiple Ukraine's cities on Monday, killed 14 people and injured dozens more. Ukraine's military claimed that 84 cruise missiles were targeted by Russia at them following the explosion at Kerch Bridge, which connects Russia to the peninsula. Ukraine alleged that the Iranian-made drones were sent by Moscow from neighboring Belarus for the deadly attacks. Russian President Vladimir Putin, during a meeting with his Security Council, said that a massive strike was carried out with high precision, long-range weapons on energy, military command and communication facilities in Ukraine. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron said that the Russian strike on Ukraine's territory and against civilians is a profound change in the nature of this war. Dear viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV, and this is Lomika Chumi signing off.